Good morning, children. Welcome to English class. Today we are going to complete the remaining part of chapter 9, a different kind of school. Till now we have read that this is the school of Miss Beam and she trains the students in such a way that they become more helpful, more supportive towards people with special needs. So, let's complete the remaining part. So, we are going to start. There is no misery. Are you able to see? So, from this line we are going to start. There is no misery about it, Miss Beam continued. Everyone is very kind and it is really something of a game. So, Miss Beam says that children do not feel pain, they do not feel suffering while playing the role of deaf, dumb. And the helpers also, they do not feel suffering, they do not take it as problems, they take it as game. Before the day is over, even the most thoughtless child realizes what misfortune is. So by the end of the day, even the most thoughtless, the child who does not think about other, who does not care about others, that kind of child also becomes responsible and he also can understand what is misfortune. Misfortune means bad luck. So the blind day is of course really the worst, but some of the children tell me that the dumb day is the most difficult. Now she says that what I feel that blind day is the difficult one, but few children says that dumb day is most difficult. So why it is most difficult? Now she says we cannot bandage the children's mouth and it is their willpower. They mouth, so they really have to exercise their willpower. So according to few children, dumb day is the most difficult. Why so? Because we cannot put bandage on their mouth and it is their willpower. Willpower means that they are going to control their action, thoughts, the ability to control or action and thoughts, willpower. Come into the garden and see for yourself how the children feel. Now Miss Beam says to the author or writer, come to the garden and meet with the children. Miss Beam led me to one of the bandaged girls. Here's a gentleman come to talk to you, said Miss Beam and left us. Now Miss Beam introduced the girl and narrator and she left that place. Don't you ever peep? I asked the girl. The narrator asked to the girl, don't you ever peep? क्या तुम कभी देखने की कोशिश नहीं करते हो बैंडेज में से? Oh no, she exclaimed. She surprisingly said, oh no, that would be cheating. That would be cheating. So, but I had no idea it was so awful to be blind. It was so painful to act like a blind. You can't see a thing, you feel you are going to be hit by something every moment. So it is painful because we cannot see, and each and every moment we keep on thinking that anything can hurt me. So this is very painful to become a blind. It's such a relief just to sit down. If I want to get relief, I sit down. Are your helpers kind to you? I asked. Now the narrator asked the girl, are your helpers kind to you? Are they helpful to you? Fairly. Now she says, they are good enough, but they are not as I shall be when it is my turn. They are not as good as I could be. If my turn is there as helper, so I will be more helpful to them. So they are good enough, they are not bad, but I can be more careful, more helpful. So those that have been blind already are the best helpers. So now she told that who are the best helpers? The those students who had acted like a blind, they are the best helpers. It is perfectly ghastly not to see. Guess what is the meaning of ghastly? Very frightening or unpleasant. It is very unpleasant. It is very frightening. बहुत ही डरावना है कि आप देख नहीं सकते हो. I wish you should try. मैं चाहती हूँ. Now the girl says to the writer that I wish that you should also try. Act like a blind people. Now, shall I lead you anywhere? I asked. Now the narrator asked to the girl, क्या मैं तुम्हें कहीं पहुंचा दूँ? Shall I lead you anywhere? She says, oh yes. She said, let's go for a little walk. Let's go for a little walk. Only you must tell me about things. Now you are going to tell me about the things and person around us. Now they were moving together, the girl and the narrator. They were moving together. I shall be so glad when today is over. Now girl says, I will be happy when the day is over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Now she says that this is very bad day for me, acting as a blind person. Other bad day will be half of that day. Having a leg tied up and hopping about on crutch is almost a fun. है ना? Now she says that if my leg is tied and I'm just having a crutch and I'm moving forward with hopping, I'm jumping on my one leg. So it is almost like a fun, I guess. Having an arm tied up is a bit more troublesome. Now she says that if your arm is tied up, so it is little bit problematic because you can't eat without help and things like that. So आप लोग you cannot eat properly, you cannot eat yourself, you cannot do other work yourself. You need help each and every time. So I don't think I'll mind being deaf for a day, at least not much. So if I am going to act like a deaf, if I'm not going to listen anything, so it will be more comfortable. But being blind is so frightening. But being blind is very terrible for me. My head aches all the time just from worrying that I'll get hurt. She says that my head starts paining because I'm always worried that I'll get hurt. Where are we now? The girl asked to the narrator, where are we now? Now the narrator said, in the playground. I said, we are walking towards the house. Miss Beam is walking up and down the garden with a tall girl. Miss Beam is with a tall girl. What is the girl wearing? My little friend asked. Now the girl asked to the narrator, what is the girl wearing? A blue cotton skirt and a pink blouse. I think it's Millie, she said. What color is her hair? Very light, I said. Yes, that's Millie. She is the head girl. So Millie is the head girl of the school. Now there is an old man. Now you can see the old man. There is an old man tying up roses, I said. Now narrator described about the gardener. He is the gardener and his name is Peter. Yes, that's Peter. He is the gardener. He is hundreds of years old. Now here comes a girl with curly red hair. She is on crutches. Now narrator described about a girl with curly red hair. and she was having crutches. So that's Anita, she said. Now the girl with bandage replied that she is Anita. So we walked on gradually. Narrator and the girl were walking forward. I discovered that I was 10 times more thoughtful than I ever thought I could be. Now the narrator realized that I have also become thoughtful than I have ever thought I could be. So there is a change. There is a change in narrator. Also, I also realized that if I had to describe people and things to do someone else, it made them more interesting to me. So it was an interesting task for me when I was describing about the person around me. I described about Millie, I described about the gardener, and I described about Anita also. So it was very interesting task for me, the narrator said. When I finally had to leave, I told Miss Beam I was very sorry to go. Now the narrator had to left that place, but he was very sorry to go. He said to Miss Beam, she is replied, then there is something in my system after all. Now Miss Beam replied that there is something special in my system. So what did you learn from this chapter? A different kind of school, that we should love and respect others. We should be careful. We should be caring. We should be supportive to others. So I will be giving you question answers. So complete these question answers in your fair notebook and mark the word meanings 1 to 10 in your book.